What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. You know, you go and save Quab once, and Chromatic all of a sudden thinks she stopped eating crab legs. Back to back, y'all, I get Quab duty. Obviously, we don't have to actually do Quab. We can do any map with a sub-objective. But here we are with another Quab duty weekly back to back. So we're on Chaos 10 Life Root Forest here, and we're going to save Quab. Now, where is the weekly put Quab in the crab pot 20 times? I mean, come on. Let's do that weekly. I would love it. Absolutely love it. But we are going to go Dryad this time around. We got our Thick Vines World Tree, and we're going to throw in a couple of Angry Nimbus here and there. It's pretty debatable on not using Fleeting Nature on this map, especially the way I'm going to build it, because these Nimbus are going to travel a long, long way. But they're basically just there for the chiefs. So as long as the chief didn't die, it'll be happy times. So we're going to go ahead and just tree it up like absolute crazy. Still going to get the reflect beams in. Of course, I do have that health pylon on the reflect beam, which will help out with a little additional tree damage as well. But yeah, we're just basically spamming it up with the trees. And we're not going to have many. We're not going to have many Nimbus at all, but we are going to have some. So let's see. There's something like that. I think here we can go with a double. Get a little side protection there as well. And then what? I think we'll, I think these are going to make it into the spawn anyway. I'm not positive. Want to see if these trees are going to make it up into the spawn. Looks like they will. And I'm going to throw that health pylon right in the middle there. Is that reaching? It's a little sketch, but it's getting up there. We see the tree ranges coming around to here. And then we're going to throw a couple of more trees in here as a actual wall back at the end. And then what? We can just one reflect that one. Alright, so we don't have very much left. Where do we want our Nimbus? And we're also not going to be able to fully buff them. But I think it'll probably be fine. Let's go with, let's see, let's go with 2 Nimbus here. And we'll just give it that destructive and range pylon. And then, let's see, how do we reach? How well do we reach here? Actually, I think we can do the same thing here. Just go with the 2 Nimbus. We actually got enough to buff this side a little. I'm not sure if this is the side I want to buff. I think I would rather buff up this side and make them a little stronger. Let's see, how are we on the range? We're at 4,900, so we're actually almost at the range cap. So we can go with, like a Boostar there. Only 20 left. I think we'll just let it fly for that 20. So let's just go ahead and let it roll here and see how it holds up. We'll definitely have to repair some trees here, particularly in the first wave, with the chieftains doing their chieftain business. They get all chieftain-y and decide to zerg up on all your stuff. Sadly, with how I have this place, it looks like it's triggering the environmental trap, so we won't be able to use that on our chiefs. How are we doing over here? Well, that guy took a lot of damage before he made it around, so I'm sure we're going to have chieftain on walls. Yeah, there we go. Here's a little wall damage going off right here now. Actually, just upgrade one of them. The more upgrades on the walls, not only will we get a little bit more range on our trees, but that also means that they have more for thick vines to go off of. So getting in some upgrades is certainly going to help things out. They burn super quick with a Nimbus on them and all that kind of incidental tree damage. Alright, we got one getting going yellow here. So let's just hit all the trees. Hit all the trees at least once. Get a little bit more out of that thick vines. 467 left. Nice chunk left, plus a ton laying here. Let's see, we hit those already. Let's hit these up. And one more, and then that actually leaves enough for the Nimbus, so... a couple of upgrades on each of those. They're going to be putting in all that chieftain damage, of course. And it looks like we are good, so we'll have to see how it goes with bossery here. We will have the bosses coming on this one. Just when you really think about it, then everything is getting cleared except the chieftain and probably the occasional super Zerker that's rushing down. So that's all the Nimbus has to clear. So we don't really have to worry about, only having 4 Nimbus to cover the entire map. Yeah, as soon as their buff has expired, they just get melted. Oh, I never hit these. I'll have to throw some ups on those here. Get a little mana collected up. Leave that Quibbly and just see how he fares. Depends on the reflect beam placement over there. I did throw him down in a hurry. But it seems like it's all good. Quib's down. So this is actually doing surprisingly better than I expected it to. Let's throw just a few more upgrades in. I'm going to get them mainly prioritized over here. I feel like these lanes, the enemies have a pretty long way to walk. So not quite as crucial on these, but I'll get a couple of upgrades in. There we go. Wave 3, here we go. I think it all depends on the bosses we get to. Which, I mean, it really shouldn't be too bad either way. I think the worst thing we could get is Siege Rollers. Figure Drakenlords, we can just remove the shield quickly on our own. And they're just going to get melted. Let's see how the Flyers are doing here. The Thick Vines is just tearing them up. Yeah, that's all Thick Vines damage right there. So good stuff on the Flyers. The trees do a tremendously good job with Flyers. Chieftain down. A few upgrades go a long, long way. Captain. We got us a Captain. And then a Drakenlord up top. Let's just melt this Captain real quick. And then we'll focus on Mr. Friendly up here. The Drakenlord always looks like he's kind of having a bad day. He's not very pleased. Ever. Dude just does not smile. That is for sure. I think for this one, we'll just go... Well, we'll hit the stuff that I haven't hit yet, I guess. And then we'll go into a little Nimbus damage. You saw that pile of mana. With a few upgrades, everything is dying completely in the spawn as far as the trash mobs go. Few upgrades there. Let's see what we can get in over here. No mana sitting up top, but we can drop at least one on each of those. We'll throw another tree upgrade in there as well. And doing pretty solid. I wish I enjoyed playing the Dryad actively more. I'm not a big fan of playing the Dryad actively. If you do, though, if you are a fan of playing the Dryad actively, she has such an amazing loadout. And, of course, by being corrupt, you only get more out of it. Oh, it actually was timed properly that time. Got lucky. We got a Cyclone Shaper rolling out from down below. All right, Shaper down. And then we got some Skelly action here. Mr. Plaguing Hawk will take all of about a week to get out of that spawn, though. Come on out, Mr. Hawk. He just getting shredded. There we go. Good stuff. I think we're good without any more upgrades, but might as well just spam what we got. I'll just dump it in right here for this final wave. And off we go. No yellow walls anywhere. We got our Warlord action. And the Warlord's down below. Yeah, there we go. Oh, is it going to time up? Nah, not enough time. That would have been awesome. Well, it should be pretty smooth sailing here for the remainder of it. I guess this isn't a terrible weekly to do, because, you know, there's always super fast running sub-objective maps like, you know, Dragonfall Bazaar or even like Siphon Site D. You know, you can burn those maps out super quick. But the crafting material is, I guess you get, from Siphon Site D, you're going to get ingots, which is quite good. This guy, come on out of here. And then we got Malthius. Malthius doesn't want to come out either. He's downstairs, huh? Yeah. Charged shot. We'll get in there and get it done. But there we go. Quab lives once more. Man, I tell you, is that guy deserving? Or does he belong in the crab pot? You all tell me. Personally, I think he belongs in the crab pot. But that will get it for this time around. So, 1 of 20. I got some sub-objectives to protect this week. But thanks again for watching, y'all. Have a wonderful week, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.